Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbit Potato. This is Factorio version 12.15. Holy cow, it's been a long time since we started a new Factorio series. Probably over 6 months, actually, since we actually got down and dirty with a new version of Factorio. But here it is. It's the latest experimental release. Potential to be buggy, but you know what, fingers crossed. So, the idea for this brand new Factorio playthrough, there is going to be no mods, and I know, before people are like, oh my goodness, I love mods. Don't worry, mods will definitely be making a return to Factorio. Stay tuned, ladies and gents, that's all I'm saying, stay tuned. Anyway, we're gonna jump into a new game. It's not gonna be in peaceful. We're going to leave everything just on normal as it is, and we're going to generate a world, see if it suits us, and if it doesn't, then, you know what, we can jump on out. You know what, I actually do not mind this world in the slightest, unless there is a little bit of coal. Looks like there's a little bit of coal down to the south, so we'll go and take that, and take advantage of it. Obviously, the fact that there's a couple of trees around here, that's going to be a little bit restrictive, but they're not covering a patch of anything super important. But anyway, let me talk to you a little bit about what this Factorio series is going to be about. So, this Factorio series is going to be all trains, no robots. That's right, we are going to have literally gazillions and gazillions. Why the hell have I not made a pickaxe already? We're going to have gazillions and gazillions of trains, and before you ask, gazillions is actually a total word. Now, that loud is a bit sound. That sound is a bit loud. Let's take the master volume down. Whoa, what did I just put up there? I put the alerts volume. Oh, that would have been a shock. Jeez Louise. That's a lot more acceptable. Anyway, as I was saying, we're gonna have tons and tons of trains. It is gonna be like, I don't know, what country has a lot of trains in? Like Switzerland, maybe? Switzerland has got a fair few trains. Okay, so it's going to be like Switzerland in terms of trains, I guess. Meh. Okay, let's get a little bit of wood just for a little chest. And before people start commenting, hey, you can use 4 drills to collect them to each other. Holy shit, did that... Oh god, look, that tree... Oh, that tree falls to bits. That's amazing. I haven't played a new version of Factorio in ages. Oh, it has been so long. Could we actually just go straight into a burner mining drill? I don't really want to. Let's just get a collection of coal in a chest for now, while we work on the other stuff. Okay, that can go in there. Alright, perfect. Now the time has come for us to start collecting iron and build up a very large amount of burner mining drills. The absolute classic, you know, starting drill. But my oh my, it feels really fresh to play a new version of Factorio. It feels really nice to do it. And you know, as we go on, things are gonna get crazy. But you know what? We're never gonna use robots, and there's gonna be a shit ton of trains. Because if there's something that I like in Factorio, it's gotta be the goddamn trains. The goddamn trains are so freaking good. They are pretty darn amazing, if I do say so. Also, this iron is looking slightly different to what it used to look like, but maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my perception of it. It's going to be really interesting playing without the mods, because previously I've only really played with the mods that changed the game so dramatically that they changed it past the point of being relevant to the original game. What I mean by that is we had resources like we had mods like endless resources. So that means that, you know, we'd never have to do any exploring. We'd never have to find any new outcrops of materials or whatever. But now we're gonna have to do that. We cannot settle for the mediocrity that is, you know, the consistent just laid back approach and just chilling out. No, we have to forge forward, we have to progress, and we have to make sure that we do make some progress. But for now, I think we can be quite content with just getting a collection of 4 burner mining drills set up so that we can ensure that our coal production is sustainable. That's exactly what we're after. And I need another iron axe. Wow, I am flying through these things. I'm going through them fairly quickly, actually, which is rather unfortunate. Do we need more coal? I think we need more coal. We don't actually need more coal. We just need more iron ore. Okay, I can do that. I can work on some iron ore. In fact, can we build another one of these? We can, actually, in fact. So, we want 5. We want 5 of these. That's what we need. 2 more. We need 2 more, because we've already deployed one. And the idea behind having 5 is that we can have 1 working on iron mining, and we can have 4 working on coal mining. So, this coal mine is going to be very, very large, because it's going to provide all of the resources that we need. And yeah, it's gonna be great. You know what's also really fucking weird? It's playing with a day and night cycle. Now, when I transferred my my Factorio save from my old computer to my new computer for the Operation Mega Factory save, the file seemed to bug, or a mod seemed to bug, and that effectively meant that there was no night. Now, this was sort of like literally the most amazing thing that I think has ever happened to me, because we never had to deal with night, and night is somewhat annoying because it's just a bit of a pest, really. It's not really you know, super counterproductive to us. Also, there is a little alien area up there, which we're a little alien nest. That's what I'm not looking too forward to that. What do we need? We just need stone. Let's get some more iron first. Let's get some iron. In fact, you know what? Let's place down one of these bad boys right there. Okay, let's... I don't want to fill it with wood. I want to fill it with coal. Although I'll take this tree up right now, because why the hell not? I know our coal area doesn't have the additional mines on quite yet, but it will. In fact, you know what? You know what's probably the smarter thing to do? Let me do the smarter thing to do. Well, first of all, I'm trying to get ahead of myself. I'm trying to get too far ahead of myself. Let's put that in there. So we've got some way of automating the iron production, or automating the iron mining at least. And I'm actually going to take this drill, and instead of sticking it over there in this barren coal patch, I'm going to stick it up here, somewhere that's actually a little bit closer to home, because we've actually got quite a good spread of resources. Also, I need to press the Alt key so I can actually see what each factory is, each little piece of machinery is actually doing. So that's nice, at least. That's nice. Alt, on, off, shake it all about. Alright, we've got 2 burner mining drills. We could potentially build a 3rd as long as we get 5 more stone. I can do 5 more stone. You know, that's fair enough. The beginning of a Factorio factory is always very, it's very slow going, but at the same time, it's always essential that you make sure that you set up the fundamental things, isn't it? It's always important that you do that. And we just need 1 more now. Now, all we need for that is another bit of stone. Thought so. So, now we're going to have what I like to refer to as the CircleJerk of burner mining drills. That's going to be the title for the episode, mark my words. The CircleJerk of burner mining drills. And this is just because they go round and round in a circle. And I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool how this works, because they all feed each other. I like it a lot. And all we should have to do is inject one of them, and that should mean that they will produce for the rest of them. But you know what? We'll stick in 1 into each. And great! It's going to work, and it's going to work fantastically well, and they're all going to go round and round, and they're just going to mine coal forever and ever and ever. It's going to be fantastic. But speaking of coal, we've actually got quite a lot of coal right now. So that is very, very nice indeed. Now, I'm going to suggest to the general population out there that that power is probably going to be the next course of action that we have to think about. So, is power what we want to think about, actually? Do we want to worry about power for now? Probably not, actually. I will renege on my power promise. We're instead going to go after some transport belt, and we can probably get some rudimentary iron processing area set up if we set up a burner coal mine, actually. You are out of resources. I will stick some more in there. Take that out of there. Stick that into there. And yeah, we need 1 more burner mining drill to start working on the stone. That would be actually very, very nice if we could get that. Just a wee way to automate the production of stone so that we don't have to continually do this. Ugh, God. Ugh. Who's got time for this? Jeez Louise. Not me. I am far too busy to be dealing with something such as so mundane as mining stone by hand. Ugh, no, I shan't have it. I shan't have it. That's the completely wrong location for a chest. I'm gonna lose a little bit of production there, but that's okay. There we go. Fantastic. I'll take this iron. I will transfer this iron because we need to. And we should still be working on a shit ton of coal. Great. It's going really well. Really very, very well indeed. That's what we like to see. So, what are we going to want to set up? Well, we're probably going to want a lab, actually. We're probably going to want... You know what? I get way ahead of myself all the time. We're going to want a load of shit. Like, we want a lot of stuff, but... Unfortunately, there's just not much stuff to go around in the early stage of the game. You know, we're going to have to work our way up there. You know, they say even grand beginnings have grand starts. No. No, something about humble beginnings. Big things have humble beginnings. Something like that. I can't really remember the phrase exactly, but I remember it was pretty grand. Like, I'll be honest, it was pretty darn grand. Let's get some belt set up. You know, there's no time like the present. And I really do want... inserters. I really don't want burner inserters. I really don't want to even build a single fucking burner inserter in the slightest. But that is, of course, means that we're going to have to set up copper, which, in fairness, isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's just a little bit of a pest, isn't it? It's just a little bit of a pest. And also, a question that I find asking myself a lot is why the hell I put this furnace right next to the drill? Like, that seems just like a totally logical course of action. Anyway, we're going to have to set up a copper mine out here, and we're going to have to turn that into... obviously, we're going to have to turn that into the upgraded copper plate, otherwise known as the copper wire. Pretty essential, standard piece of kit when you're talking about electronics. So, we're going to endeavor to make that a reality. Okay. That is going to be working on the copper. The copper is going to be smelted down. In fact, we can probably just go straight to this smelting stage because there's nothing that we really want to do with raw copper at this moment in time. Let us wander back up here during the night, collect a whole bunch of coal. Holy shitballs, that is a seriously large amount of coal. Very, very nice to see that indeed. And we'll just top you up with a little bit of extra coal. And indeed... We shall start producing a shit ton of copper plates, which is very, very nice to see indeed. Alright, so after that, we're going to have to set up our power setup. Now, that's something that's... I'm not entirely sure where we're going to do it, to be honest. Obviously, we don't want it to be too far away from everything, but at the same time, we want to have a little bit of space around it. I'm feeling like this little enclave out here would be somewhat nice. I think so, personally. Let's get 3 copper plates, and let us make an offshore pump. Let's make a couple of boilers, and then we'll get a steam engine once we've got the appropriate amount of iron plates. That enough iron plates? Not quite enough iron plates, but we're getting there. We're getting there, that's for darn sure. How are we doing? I need to make sure that I stay on top of this whole coal production thing, because otherwise they'll just stop producing, and that's really not something I want to let happen, so... We'll do that. Now, let's also make some power poles in preparation for eventually building a massive empire full of these horrific energy machine things. I really don't know what I'm saying there. I forgot we had to fill these guys up with coal. What the hell am I thinking? There we go. And we should be producing power right now. Well, we should be producing power once we actually have a use for it. But for now, these boilers can just sit on idle, so to speak, because we really don't need to worry about them for a little while. Okay, iron and copper, that's really what we're after right now. Iron and copper, both very, very essential to our success in Factorio. We're going to start off with a basic little processing area for the iron, and that's primarily going to be made out of stone furnaces. I think we'll get 5 stone furnaces going up and down, something like this over here. I think this is a completely legitimate place for the iron to be. Do I want it to be right there in the middle? I don't actually want it to be right there in the middle. Let me refine that a little bit, and I'll tell you why I want to refine it in just a second. Whoa. Almost got away there, didn't you? But you didn't. You didn't manage. I don't know why I just built a sixth furnace there, but I did, so hey-ho. Okay, so we're going to want something like that. We're going to want iron to go up either side of the production area. Now, I will show you what I mean by that in 2 seconds. So, we're going to want iron to go like this, right? A belt of iron like that. When we get some inserters, this will become much clearer. But you guys are already probably starting to see exactly what I'm thinking of doing. More inserters. Did we not build more? Did I not queue up more inserters to build? No, I should have. I should have done that, but alas, I did not. And the last one can go over there. Take that little bit of belt back. Alright, so this is a perfect opportunity for us to expand our network of power. There we go. This is also a very, very little iron patch. That's not a fact that I take lightly. Boom, connect that up. And now we have... Now we have power. We have power, we have life. We have inserters that actually work, which is fantastic as far as I'm concerned. We're going to need more inserters than that, though, unfortunately. And also, we're going to have to reposition all of these cables, because we could conceivably get away with doing something like this, which means that we won't have to waste additional power cables. So, there we go. Efficiency to the max. That's right. Over the Potato is serious about his efficiency. Absolutely serious about his efficiency. Alright. Copper, please. Iron, please. Because we need to get a larger amount of copper and iron production set up. Two more. Two more of those. Fantastic. One there. One there. And then we shall get our belt out. And this is going to go into a main belt area, I guess. There's not much that we need to worry about for now in terms of belt areas. Like, nothing is going to be... Nothing's gonna be detrimental for us, should I say, if we don't get the belting right. But there we go, something like that, and we'll just we'll put a little collection point up at the end so that we can take all of the resources off the belt. And once we've taken them off the belt, we can actually see about using them. So the fact of the matter is that we are going to have to... Why the hell do I not have enough iron? Well, this is exactly why I'm building a new iron place, because I just don't have enough iron. Yeah, the fact of the matter is, we're not going to be able to get away with just using one burner mining drill, and why the hell do I not have any coal on me? Oh, you stopped working. Oh, no, you stopped working. I wanted to make sure that you never stopped working. Do you need more? I'll give you more of that. There we go. You need more of that? You need more of this? There we go. Have as much of that as you want. I've got pretty much an unlimited amount of coal. Well, not an unlimited amount of coal, but a fairly limited amount of coal. But it's, you know, it's a lot of coal that's not really limited. You get the picture. Anyway, let's get some burner mining drills set up. And we are going to want to make sure... In fact, what does it take? What does it take for an electric mining drill? An electric mining drill isn't actually that far off. We're not actually that far away from it. Perhaps if we just get one more burner mining drill, then that would assist us in production of iron. I think so. Okay. And stick some coal in you. So basically what we're going to have is we're going to have coal going on one side of the belt, iron going on the other side of the belt, and we're going to have a mixture of coal and iron going to go up the side. It's going to be great. And when we've eventually got the ability to do so, we shall expand off this side as well, and we shall have an entire different processing rung over there, so to speak. And it's going to be fabulous. It's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be downright smashing. That's right. It's going to be darn great. I mean, I get a little bit choked up over here right now about how great it's going to be. But it's going to be really, really good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're all about rails, and we're not about robots. I mean, I don't think I can impress that upon you enough. We're all about rails and we're not about robots. And yeah, it's going to be great. So hopefully you'll tune in next time to some more Factorio. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. I'm loving Factorio at the moment, so be sure to watch it. Give it some good views. Give it a like. Give it a subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. But until then, my name, of course, has been Over the Potato. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.